Good morning, students. Yes, in the previous lecture we discussed about the lines and angles. In part first we discussed about the basic terms and definitions. In the second part, remaining definitions and theorem 6.1. In a sixth chapter, lines and angles, there are total 8 theorems. First theorem, vertical opposite angle theorem. Second, alternate interior angle theorem. Third, converse of alternate interior angle theorem. Fourth, co-interior angle theorem. Fifth, converse of co-interior angle theorem. Sixth, if two lines are parallel to the same line, they are parallel to each other. Seventh, angle sum property of a triangle. And eighth one, exterior angle property of a triangle. In theorem 6.1 we discussed about the vertical. If two lines intersect each other, then their vertical opposite angles are equal. Now we do the second theorem, that is the alternate interior angle theorem. What is the statement of theorem 6.2? That if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then their alternate interior angles are equal. If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then their alternate interior angles are equal. See now, it means two parallel lines given to you. ABCD are two parallel lines. One transversal. We take PS is a transversal, intersect AB and CD at point Q and R. If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then their alternate interior angles are equal. What is the combination of alternate interior angle here? One combination, that is angle AQR is equal to DRQ. Second combination, DQR is equal to CRQ. Means we have to prove these angles are equal. See now, you can take 1, 2, 3, 4. It means angle 1 is equal to 3 and angle 2 is equal to 4. Whenever we start the theorem, then firstly we write down given thing. What is given to you? If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, it means it is given that transversal PS intersect two parallel lines AB and CD at point Q and R respectively. What is the meaning of respectively here? It means PS intersect AB at point Q and CD at point R. After given, we write down what you have to prove that. To prove, what we have to prove? That angle AQR is equal to QRD. Second, BQR is equal to QRC. This thing we have to prove here. Now we start our proof. how to prove it? Now see, firstly I am explaining here. Suppose I take this angle and this also, 5, 6, 7, 8. How to prove that angle 1 is equal to angle 3? See here, we know that angle 5 is equal to angle 3. We discussed about the corresponding angle axiom. I already said axiom statement we will use directly. There is no need to prove it. So see, when it transversal intersect two parallel lines, then their corresponding angles are equal. So it means angle 5 is equal to angle 3 by corresponding angle axiom. Next we can write down angle 5 is equal to angle 1. Why? Because they are vertical opposite angle. We already proven theorem 6.1. Now from equation first and second we can say angle 1 is equal to angle 3. So we write down in proof that transversal PS intersect two parallel lines AB and CD so angle 5 name is what? PQB is equal to angle QRD, reason corresponding angle. This is equation first. Now see the second, that angle PQB is equal to angle AQR, reason vertically opposite angle. This is equation second. Now from equation first and second, from equation first and second, first see here, PQB is equal to QRD and second one PQB is equal to AQR. It means LHS sides are equal, then RHS sides also equal. So we can write down that QRD is equal to AQR. Hence proved. This one proved. Similarly we can write down next one, BQR is equal to QRC. Then we can write down hence proved. So we can say when a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then their alternate interior angles are equal. What is given to you? It means transversal PS intersect two parallel line AB and CD at Q and R point respectively. Then after, so that PQB is equal to BQRD. 5 is equal to 3, reason corresponding angle. 5 is equal to 1, reason vertical opposite angle. So we can say by from first equation and second, angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Similarly, if you want to prove 2 is equal to 4, you have to do self. 6 is equal to 4 corresponding angles, 6 is equal to 2 vertical opposite angle. Then by equations third and fourth we can say angle 2 is equal to angle 4. So we can say when a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then their alternate interior angles are equal. Now see the next theorem. theorem 6.3. We can say converse of the theorem 6.2. Converse of theorem 6.2. What is the statement of it? If a transversal intersect two lines such that their alternate interior angles are equal, then these lines are said to be parallel. See, what is the statement of it? If a transversal intersect two lines such that their alternate interior angles are equal, then these lines are said to be parallel. This is the converse of theorem 6.2. See figure. We take two lines AB, CD, one transversal P, S intersecting at Q and R. Now it is given to you that this angle is equal to this one and this angle is equal to this one. We have to prove it that AB parallel to CD. We discussed about the corresponding angle axiom and converse of corresponding angle axiom. Corresponding angle axiom is what? If a transversal intersect two lines, two parallel lines, then their corresponding angles are equal. Converse of it, if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, if a transversal intersect two lines such that their corresponding angles are equal, then these lines are said to be parallel. It means we have to do just reverse of it. Suppose I take this angle, it means if I prove that in this figure corresponding angles are equal, then I can say that these lines are said to be parallel. If I prove that angle 3 is equal to 6 or maybe angle 4 is equal to 5, then I can say that these lines are said to be parallel. How to start it? Same thing. Firstly write down given. What is given? Transversal. A transversal PS intersect AB and CD at point Q and R respectively, such that, if I write down number, that angle 1 is equal to angle 6 and angle 2 is equal to angle 5. It is given to you now. Angle 1 is equal to angle 6 and angle 2 is equal to angle 5. To prove, what we have to prove here? That AB parallel to CD. Proof now. What we have to prove now? See, given angle 1 is equal to angle 6, given we can say angle 1 is equal to angle 3, vertically opposite angle. This is equation first and this one equation second. From first and second, angle 3 is equal to angle 6. Which type of angles they are? Corresponding angles, so we write down, but they are corresponding angles. Then what we can say? That for a transversal PS which intersect AB and CD at Q and R, AB and CD are parallel lines. Hence proved. What we can do here? Firstly, given only a transversal PS intersect AB and CD at point Q and R such that their alternate interior angles are equal. It means 1 is equal to 6, 2 is equal to 5. Similarly, you can prove this one also. This one you can take and then you can prove that AB and CD are parallel. How? 2 is equal to 5 given to you. 2 is equal to 4 vertical opposite angle. Then 4 is equal to 5. But they are which type of angle? Corresponding angle. So we can say that AB and CD lines are parallel lines. This is theorem 6.3. Yes students, see properly, there is very much need. Firstly understand to all the theorems and then do the question. Okay, now see the next one theorem. Theorem 6.4. Theorem, we can say converse of the theorem 6.2. What is the theorem 6.4? That is, if a transversal intersect two parallel lines then sum of their interior angle on same side of transversal is supplementary. What is the theorem 6.4? If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then sum of their interior angle on same side of transversal is supplementary. What is the meaning of it? Same thing, we take two parallel lines AB, CD, one transversal PS which intersect at Q and R point. Divide it into 8 angles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now see, sum of their interior angle. It means we are talking about the co-interior angle, this one and this one. So it means it is given to you 1 plus 5 supplementary means angle is equal to 180 degree. 1 plus 5 is equal to 180 degree. 2 plus 6 also equals to 180 degree. We have to prove it. It is given to you transversal intersect two parallel line. Then we have to prove that 1 plus 5 is equal to 180 degree and 2 plus 6 is equal to 180 degree. How to do it? Now start. Firstly we write down given same thing, a transversal PS intersects two parallel line AB and CD at point Q and R respectively. To prove, what we have to prove in it? Angle 1 plus 5 is equal to 180 degree and angle 2 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degree. Now start our proof. In proof C, for line AB, if I write down a transversal intersect AB and CD, then we know that 4 is equal to 5 because they are corresponding angles. We can write down firstly for line AB and PS. PS is a ray, PS is a line and ray QA stand on it. We can show like this. PS is a ray, ray QA stand on it. Then these two angle is 1 and 4. This is PS and this is QA. Then we can say angle 1 plus 4 is equal to 180 degree. So we write down like this. A ray QA stand on line PS, then angle 1 plus angle 4 is equal to 180 degree, that is linear pair. Equation first. Second equation, a transversal PS intersects two parallel line AB and CD such that angle 4 is equal to angle 5, that is corresponding angle. This is equation second. Now see, 1 plus 4 180 degree and 4 is equal to 5. Then put the value from equation 2 to equation first. Put value from equation 2 in equation 1, then it becomes angle 1 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. Hence proved. Similarly, you can prove 2 plus 6 180 degree. You have to do self it. Same thing. Firstly 2 plus 3 180 degree linear pair. 3 is equal to 6 corresponding angle. That's why 2 plus 6 is equal to 180 degree. So we can say this is a co-interior angle theorem also. What is the statement of it? if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then their interior angle on the same side of transversal, this is transversal and this side 1 and 5 and this side 2 and 6, then interior angles on the same side of transversal is supplementary. So this type we will prove it. Now if we discuss the next theorem, this is converse of the given theorem. It means in this theorem we have to prove that if a transversal intersect two lines such that, we write down here, such that sum of their interior angle on same side of transversal is supplementary, then these lines are said to be parallel. We can say this is a converse of theorem 6.4. If a transversal intersect two lines, same type of diagram, we take two lines AB, CD, transversal PS, intersect at Q and R, such that the sum of these angles take another angle 5, 6, 7, 8 according to your suitability you can write down the angles name. Now see, in this now given to you that 1 plus 3 180 degree, 2 plus 4 is equal to 180 degree. What you have to prove that AB parallel to CD. Now see, same thing, given a transversal PS intersects two lines AB and CD such that angle 1 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree and angle 2 plus 4 is equal to 180 degree. To prove, what we have to prove? AB parallel to CD. Now we start our proof. What we can write down? A ray name you can give QA. A ray QA stand on a line PS, then angle 1 plus 6 is equal to 180 degree. Reason, linear pair. Equation first. Second equation, 1 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree given. Now from these two, from equation first and second, angle 1 plus angle 6 is equal to 1 plus angle 3. 1 to 1 cancel, then angle 6 is equal to angle 3. See here, angle 6 is equal to angle 3. Similar line, but they are corresponding angle. But they are corresponding angle. So, by converse of corresponding angle axiom, we can say AB parallel to CD, hence proved. You can prove from 2 plus 4 also, that 2 plus 5 180 degree linear pair, 2 plus 4 given, it means 4 is equal to 5. Then but they are corresponding angles, so by converse of corresponding angle axiom we can say AB parallel to CD. Yes, now your theorem till theorem 6.5 completed. Do complete in your fair notebook also, and in the next lecture we will discuss the remaining theorems. Okay students, thank you.